Fighting Irish of St. Vincent St. Mary will face off against the Eagles.
Well. I did. Yeah. How's Rich doing? Is he all right? Last time I saw him.
Hello, and we welcome you back in here at the Eagles Nest, ready to bring you this action between your Eagles of St. Edward and the Fighting Irish of St. Vincent St. Mary as we get the coin toss underway, and it will be the choice of St. Vincent St. Mary where we will start this match off at. And we will start at 175 pounds here between your Eagles and St. Vincent St. Mary. It will be Jarrell Miller here for the Eagles. He'll be going up against Ryan Price of the Fighting Irish. Miller, a very decorated wrestler for this Eagle squad. Wrestled up at 157 pounds last season. Rather down at 157 pounds last season, up at 175 pounds now. State runner-up in his freshman season. Miller also, since the end of last season, has won 2 national championships. So this is a high-level wrestler ready to give you a show here from the Eagles Nest. I'm Cody Wagner. I'll be here alongside you until the end of this St. Vincent St. Mary match, as the Eagles try to come away with victory here in that first match of the day. Eagles coming away with it easily, only losing 1 match on the mats. It was 1 forfeit for the Eagles, so the Sails came away with 10 points in that first match, but we will get right underway here. And we'll start with 2 forfeits from the Irish, then a forfeit from the Eagles. So we will immediately start up at heavyweight. The initial start was supposed to be at 175 pounds, but there's already been 3 forfeits, so we will immediately go up to heavyweight, and we'll get ready to start this first period of action between Nate Gregory for the Eagles and Andy Vanskoy for the Fighting Irish. Gregory already with a win earlier today. It ended up being a forfeit in that match from the opposing wrestler who began the match but got injured about halfway through, and so Gregory came away with what was considered a fall, but the wrestler did in fact forfeit the match. And so Gregory has some experience today, and so hopefully that will do him well here in this match against Van Scoy and Gregory already in on a takedown, up 2-0 here, a minute 20 remaining in the first period. Gregory on top early. Off to the right side of Van Scoy. Drags him back down to the mat. Gregory, a smaller heavyweight, but has gotten the job done so far this season. And it'll be Gregory on top here. A minute left in the first period. And now Van Scoy will try to pop back up to the feet. Gregory doing a good job so far. .55 seconds remain in the first period. Gregory on top early, up 2-0. Riding this position is Gregory. He's getting a little high, but now sits back and continues to control on top here. Got both boots in. We'll see what he can do with the position. So this is the first match actually wrestled between St. Vincent St. Mary and the Eagles, but Eagles already up 12-6 with 2 forfeits from the Fighting Irish and 1 forfeit from the Eagles. And Gregory will try to ride out this period. 10 seconds remain. Gregory doing a great job of controlling this top position. And that will bring us to the end of the first period. Nate Gregory up 2-0 early. And Gregory will go down to begin the second period. Andy Van Scoy on top to begin the second. And this St. Vincent St. Mary match coming on the heels of the Eagles playing them in basketball last night. A big win for the Eagles. Win by 5 points. And the Eagles in basketball remain undefeated. But the Eagles wrestling not quite so. 12-1 this year. Their first loss coming last weekend at the hands of Lakeland Prep in Chicago. The Eagles are disappointed by that loss, but really want to recover and show how strong of a team they are here in this quad meet today. Eagles 1-0 thus far today, beating that DeSales team handedly. And now Nate Gregory up 3-0 in this match. Minute 30 remains in the second period. Both wrestlers working at distance. Gregory had that big pin over the Paris Graham Falcons about 3 weeks ago. And he's back out here once again today, wrestling Andy Van Scoy of the Fighting Irish. And these heavyweights, you know, are always lower pace and not as much action. But now Van Scoy has that lock around the body. He's got double underhooks. And he might just try to pressure into Gregory as Gregory looks for a throw and is able to break the position. Van Scoy did not want to be in there with Gregory trying to hit that throw, and so they'll reset back into the center. 30 seconds remain in the second period. And it can really do wonders for a wrestler like Gregory to just show Van Scoy that he's got that throw, so you better watch out as we near the end of the second period. 10 seconds remain. Gregory up 3-0 over Van Scoy as we head in to the third period of action. Eagles up 12-6 in this duel so far. And Gregory will begin the third period on top here, up 3-0. Be in top position here as Van Scoy will try to work back up to the feet. Gregory doing a good job of breaking him down. Vanskoy still not able to score thus far in this match, and Gregory now looking for the tilt, doing a good job with that. Not quite getting the back points yet from the referee. Was not awarded anything there. Gregory now switching down to the legs. And Vanskoy will get the escape. Wrestlers will work back into the center here with 1:20 remaining in the third period. And Vanskoy, that underhook on the left side now. These wrestlers working in this tie-up. Neither man doing too much thus far. Gregory now trying to work that underhook. And they'll continue at distance here. Neither wrestler doing much here in the third period. Vanskoy got the escape early and not too much action on the feet since. 30 seconds remain. And both wrestlers just trying to work their offense conservatively. And Vanskoy knows that if he gets one takedown, he ties up this match and we go into that sudden death period. Vanskoy now trying to work that front headlock, looking for a single leg, and just not quite quick enough as Nate Gregory sprawls and rotates around to the back, and he secures the takedown. Nate Gregory up 5-1, 5 seconds remain, and Nate Gregory will put the Eagles on top 15-6, and that will get a clap from head coach John Heffernan of the Eagles. And Nate Gregory walks off the mats here with 2 victories today. And now we welcome in Ethan Timar. Man, do I love watching this kid wrestle. Earlier today, 15-second pin against DeSales. We'll see if he can whip something up of similar importance here against St. Vincent St. Mary. It will be Toto Wah for the Fighting Irish, as Ethan Timar already gets the takedown, but something's going on with Wah. Something's in his eye, it appears. And Timar saying, all right, ref, let's go into neutral position. Timar being a good sportsman in that situation with Wah with something in his eye, but Ethan Timar already on a takedown, on another takedown, that fireman's carry throw over, trying to get the fall. That was nice by Ethan Timar, who is just a berserker here early, up 6-2. Timar, another takedown. My goodness, he's going to get the fall in that position. Toto Wah trying to defend. And now Timar has a bar on the one side, the power half on the other. He is just comboing together these moves and putting everything together. It is just so fun to watch this kid wrestle. Got 4th place at Ironman, 5th place at the Powerade tournament, and he finds a fall here. Ethan Timar, dominant so far today. Looks like January 28th, 2023 might be his day. Minute 3 seconds into that match, able to find the fall is Ethan Timar, who just looked phenomenal in that match. Now we'll move on to 113 pounds. This will be Carson Brown for the Eagles. Younger brother of Cade Brown, who wrestles at 132 pounds for the Eagles. Carson already in on a takedown. He'll be going up against Christian Osborne of the Irish. In deep on that ankle is Brown, and now he tries to secure it. Trying to run off the mat was Osborne, but Carson Brown able to get the takedown right there on the edge of the mat. Brown up 2-0, about 30 seconds into this one. Christian Osborne trying to work out of this bottom position. Carson Brown took 3rd place at the Powerade tournament, which is a very encouraging sign for this young wrestler. Carson Brown, the freshman at 113 pounds for the Eagles. 50 seconds into this first period, Brown remains on top now, trying to work that spiral ride on the right side and working the bar along with it. And he's got that bar on the right side of the body of Osborne, but lost it there. And now Osborne in on the leg of Brown. Carson Brown going to try to wrestle through this position, but Osborne has a good chance at getting a reversal here in this situation. The Irish coach is trying to walk him through this position as Brown stays hooked on the leg of Osborne. And both wrestlers are on the legs. And Osborne is going to try to gain height and work back into Brown, but Brown doing a good job of getting his hips higher and saying, no, I want this position more. And so he'll remain on top, and it looks like he will ride out this first period as Osborne tried to work up late but was unable to get the escape. And so Carson Brown will be up 2-0 as we head into the second period. It'll be Brown on bottom. We'll see if Osborne can get anything going on top here in the second period. Brown immediately works back up to the feet. Osborne trying to complete the mat return, does so there, but Brown relentless, trying to escape this position. Brown now trying to break the grip of Osborne. Osborne now on the leg of Brown. Brown trying to spin around to the back, and the wrestlers will remain in on the edge of the mat there. Now Osborne doing a good job trying to work into that takedown. Now he's on the ankle of Brown. Brown doing a good job of controlling the wrist, not allowing Osborne to control the ankle. Now Osborne has control of that ankle. He'll try to work up to the body. Brown now trying to stand up, but Osborne relentless on this attack, and Brown finally able to escape. He'll go up 3-0 here in the second period. As Osborne started the period on top, Brown finally able to gain the escape there. Got 50 seconds left to work in this second period. Carson Brown up 3-0. Brown also earlier this year took 3rd place at the Carnahan Invitational in Indiana. This Brown family, a strong family of wrestlers. Older brother Cade Brown, 23-5 so far this season. You'll see Nathan Tahadi wrestling in his place today as he is a senior, but this Brown family, just a strong tradition of wrestling as Carson Brown works on top and secured the takedown late in the second period. Carson Brown up 5-0, headed into the third period. It will be Christian Osborne going on bottom here to begin the third. And Carson Brown working on the left side of Osborne. Carson Brown done a phenomenal job throughout this match, has not allowed Osborne to escape bottom position thus far. And that's really a strong side as you head into this tournament in March. You'll see, hopefully, this kid at States, and I think he's got a good shot because when you've got that strong top game, that's really an encouraging sign when guys can't get out from underneath you. And Brown certainly no slouch on bottom as well. being able to scramble out of those difficult positions he gets put in, as he now tries to control the left wrist and work the crossface. And he's got the arm fully extended of Osborne. That's a nasty position. Brown's got him in. And Carson Brown is going to try to work for this major decision here, as riding at this period will not quite get him there yet. Actually, it will. Brown goes up 9-0 now. 30 seconds remain here in the third period, as Brown now trying to get this turn and looking for the pin. I think he's got it. Carson Brown for the Eagles finds the pin with 22 seconds left in the match. Carson Brown comes through for the Eagles. He'll put him up 27-6 here from the Eagles Nest. I'm Cody Wagner, glad to bring you this wrestling action early in this Sunday afternoon, as we'll now move on to 120 pounds. It'll be state runner-up Adam Butler going up against Childress of St. Vincent St. Mary, and Adam Butler already has a takedown. Man, do I love to watch this kid wrestle. State runner-up in his freshman season, as I mentioned. He wrestled at 106 pounds last year, now up at 120 pounds. Lost a decision to Cole Evans of Perrysburg in that final match last year, but this year he'll try to break through on the state level, as he's got this tilt and was able to secure the 3 back points there and took 7th place at the Powerade tournament in Pennsylvania. Encouraging time for Butler as he works on top here. About a minute into this first period. Father Joe Butler wrestled at St. Ed's, and now Adam Butler trying to find a pin for the Eagles. He might have it here in this position, isolating the upper body of Childress. I think he might have it. It's very close. The ref not giving it to him yet, and he does. Adam Butler comes through at 120 pounds for the Eagles. And the Eagles go up 33-6. And Father Joe Butler in the crowd approves of that one, as Adam Butler finds the pin a minute and 11 seconds into that match. And there will be a forfeit from the Eagles at 126 pounds, as happened earlier against DeSales, but DeSales also didn't have a wrestler at that weight class. But in this one, that'll now put the score to 33-12 Eagles. And it appears as though we'll also have a forfeit at 132 pounds. And so we'll move right on to 138 pounds, where we'll also have a forfeit. And I believe the score will be 45-12 Eagles, as we'll now move right along to 145 pounds. 144 pounds, rather. And it will be 45-12 Eagles. And it will be Elijah Niang. Am I excited to watch this kid wrestle. One of the nicer kids you can meet roaming the halls of St. Ed's. Very excited to watch him try to realize success on this varsity gold stage. As SVSM already in on a takedown. That's Rylan Hurley. Hurley has that leg of Niang up in the air. Hurley now trying to kick out the back leg. Niang doing a good job of working through this position. Niang does a great job able to get out of that position. Now shoots in on a takedown. Nice double leg trying to elevate Hurley. Niang doing a good job of running through it and was not given the takedown, but he'll drag Hurley back down to the mat, and the Eagles fans now into this one as Niang on top early. Niang up 2-0, a minute into this first period. Elijah Niang, a 4-year member of this Eagles squad, split his time between varsity green and some time on this varsity gold team. Throughout this season, been on that varsity green squad behind Luke and O'Brien. But here, as it is senior day, got the chance to wrestle for this varsity gold squad. He'll get hit with the potentially dangerous call. Niang a little confused with that one, but we'll reset back to the center. 38 seconds remain in the first period. Niang gonna look for this mat return here. He switches back down to the single leg. Niang still in control. Elijah trying to control that back leg of Rylan Hurley. Niang still has control in this position. Hurley trying to slip that leg out. Niang desperately trying to hold on to that leg. Doing a good job thus far. And he'll get hit with the stall call. But better than giving up the escape. And so we'll reset back to the center. 9 seconds remain. Niang will once again work back down to the leg of Hurley. Hurley now trying to get that reversal, but Niang able to hold on till the end of the period, and that's a big ride out there from Elijah Niang. So it'll be Niang on top to begin the second period, and Hurley able to secure the escape point there. Niang up 2-1 now, 10 seconds into the second period. And Niang in on a shot. He's got that single leg. Hurley trying to elevate the hips. Now Niang trying to work up to the upper body, and now he'll try to drag Hurley back into the center of the mat. He's now around the legs of Hurley. Niang realizes that he's running out of mat space over on the edge, and the wrestlers will work off the mat. We'll reset back into the center. Man, has this been a high-paced bout thus far between Niang of the Eagles and Hurley of the Fighting Irish. This has been a fun one to call here from the Eagles' Nest. Minute 15 remains in the second period. Wrestlers working out in the center of the mat. Niang working that collar tie of Hurley. And Hurley now shoots from distance. Niang doing a good job of stopping that takedown. Niang switched his hips for a throw for a moment, just showing Hurley that he has that ability, as now Niang works on this front headlock, trying to work around to the back, and wrestlers will once again be reset back into the center. Elijah Niang 2, Rylan Hurley 1. There will be a caution there on Hurley, who got a little early jump there. 30 seconds remain here in the second period. Elijah Niang on senior night trying to come through for the Eagles. Wrestlers work out in the center of the mat. Niang's family out here today to watch him wrestle as he now tries to work that collar tie, and Rylan Hurley able to get a takedown late in the period. Just 4 seconds remain, and time will run out on the second period. And it will be the choice of Elijah Niang. He will go down on bottom to begin the third period. Niang down 2-3. He needs this escape point. Hurley on top. Now over the body of Niang is Hurley. Niang going to try to build a base and get back to his feet here. It's been a fun match between two high-level wrestlers here from the Eagles Nest, as Elijah Niang, the senior, tries to work out of this bottom position. And he'll bide his time. He'll wait for when he has that opening to try to work back to the feet. But Rylan Hurley tough on top, looking for that power half. Nelson, he's got the power half in and the pin. Rylan Hurley finds the pin for the Fighting Irish. And a big win there for the Fighting Irish, and that'll provide them with some momentum headed in to this 150-pound matchup. It'll be Duke Clayton and Bradley Eaton of the Eagles. Rather, it will be Anthony John Paul of St. Vincent St. Mary, as you might have just heard over the loudspeaker here in the Eagles Nest. Bradley Eaton now working for that single leg and doing a great job, able to spin John Paul around and secure the takedown. John Paul now back up to the feet. 2-1, Bradley Eaton. As Eaton once again secures another takedown. Just appearing effortless thus far for Eaton, and brutal with the pace in this match, as he has just been relentless, continuing in on these shots. And Bradley Eaton once again secures the takedown, up 6-2 here against John Paul. And now trying to work a bar across is Eaton. He's getting these swipes on the back points and was able to get the 5 count and will be rewarded 3 points once he lets go of this grip he's got right now on this bar. It'll be 9-2 once the ref raises his hand with this 3 count. Eaton will try now for the pin. He was confident in the position, and he'll find the fall. That's why he never let that position go. Bradley Eaton coming through big for the Eagles, finding the fall. Eagles go up 51-18 here from the Eagles Nest, and now we'll go on to 157 pounds. It'll be Matthew Durbin for the Eagles. And Bradley Eaton surely was confident in that bar he had and continued it. Didn't let the SVSM wrestler escape that position. Continued that hold and was able to find the pin with that bar. And so we'll move on to 157 pounds. This is Matt Durbin, the senior, already in on a takedown. Same as we said about Niang earlier, has split his time throughout at St. Edward between this varsity gold squad and that varsity green squad. Been a lot of time on the varsity green squad throughout this season for Durbin, but getting the call up for senior night here as he'll take on Ryan Taylor of the Fighting Irish. And he had a bar in, but Taylor able to work out of that position. Durbin doing a good job on top here early. Durbin doing a good job rolling him through on the tilt here. And Durbin will get the 5 count in the 3 back points. He'll go up 5-0 here about a minute into this match. And Durbin again on that tilt. He'll get another 3 points. He will go up 8-0. Matt Durbin has proven dominant here early, going for that tilt once again. Can't help but laugh. He has just been going back to that move time and time again and finding success with it. Up 11-0. 30 seconds remain here in the first period. And now working that bar over, he's looking for the fall is Matt Durbin. He got the 5 count already. Come on, Matt. He's so close there, trying to get the fall. Matthew Durbin trying to get it on his senior night, but unable to secure the fall there. And that will bring us to the end of the first period. Matthew Durbin 14, Taylor 0. Matt Durbin will begin the second period on top. And most wrestlers, this seems like an easy time to secure this escape point, but Taylor has not been able to get out from underneath Durbin thus far as Durbin breaks him back down. And boy, has this been a showcase from Matt Durbin. He says, you give me this opportunity to wrestle on this gold squad, I'll show you what skills I have. Looking for the fall is Matt Durbin, and he's going to keep this position because at this point, he's secured the tech fall, and now Matt Durbin trying to get the fall. He'll get the technical fall. Matthew Durbin coming through for the Eagles. And boy, is that a standout performance. He says, take a look at me, head coach John Heffernan. Boy, was that a good match there from Matt Durbin. And that's it for this Eagles match against the Fighting Irish. Eagles 56, Fighting Irish 18. And there'll be one final forfeit there at 165 pounds as Ty Miller gets his hand raised. The final will actually be 62-18 Eagles. I was happy to bring you this action today. I'm Cody Wagner. So long from the Eagles Sports Network.